Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtav. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Reliance Cap Auction 2.0, rupees 9.6 thousand crore offer by Hinduja Soul bid. Next, 52 coal project to power 1 billion ton coal by 2026. Next, UK blocks Microsoft $69 billion Activision deal. Next, frequency of heat waves in India rising, IMD paper. Next, Chhattisgarh moves Supreme Court against PMLA. Next, 10 cops among 11 killed in Dhantewa moist attack. Next, government approves national medical devices policy. Next, Fly 91 gets government nude may hit skies by October. Next, how Man Ki Baat has helped brand Modi. Next, Avadha rises $1 billion from Brookfield. Next, Maruti quarter per profit jumps 42%. Next, PLI beneficiaries got rupees 2,874 crore until March. Then I comes to page number 2. In company section that patent application grow at fastest yearly clip in 10 years. Next, new airline may hit skies by October. Fly 91 gets government note. Next, woman friend in cockpit crew to be derostered pending probe. Next, don't see growth in small cars in FY24, says Bhargava. Next, pencil maker Doms looks to go public to rise $300 million. Next, MG Motor launches India's cheapest e-car. Next, L&T Tech forecast 20% revenue growth in FY24. Next, shoppers stop swings to profit on higher beauty goods demand. Next, demand signal very high with generative AI. Next, S&P Reliance expansion manageable, but M&A appetite will dissipate. Next, file report remove misinfo in 7 days NCPCR to Bormita maker. Next, Google billing policy case High Court seeks reply from CCI startups. Next, ISER to invest rupees 2000 crore in Bengal's Bonefield CBM project. Next, green hydrogen firm OHM closes $250 million MN Series C fundraise. Next, Abbott recalls batch of thyroid disorder drug for labeling error. Next, High Court rejects Dream 11 backed Rario's plea versus MPL in gaming NFT case. On page number 4 in Economy and Public Affairs section of that, seasonal supply side issues adding to inflation, says FM. Next, approval for transfer of NCD from HDFC Limited to HDFC Bank. Next, India UK to sign pact to cut red tape in science collaboration. Next, trade with Korea grows 17% to record $27.8 billion in 2022. Next, India Germany sign pact to improve quality infrastructure. Next, India calls for cooperation on food energy security at SCO. Next, Modi to attend Quad in OZ G7 in Japan next month. Next, Shah launches IFFCO Nanos DAP fertilizer at rupees 600 bottle. Next, ISMA cuts 22-23 sugar output and ethanol diversion figures. Next, Gujarat High Court judge rescues from hearing from Rahul Gandhi's appeal. Next, AEP Shelly Oberoi becomes mayor of Delhi unopposed. Next, frequency of heat waves in India rising, IMD. Next, government likely to tweak SEZ rules for better land use. Next, Chhattisgarh moves Supreme Court challenging PMLA validity. Next, remove any tax on electricity generation, states told. Next, government sticking to target of 5,000 CBG plant by 24-25. On page number 6 in economy section of that, Bajaj Finance quarter 4 net up 30% on robust rise in NII. Next, Bajaj Alliance Life declares bonus worth rupees 1,201 crore. Next, Poonawalla FinCorp profit doubles to 181 crore. Next, EU SFB net up 23% at rupees 425 crore. Next, cabinet note to national medical devices policy. Next, CCEA approves 157 new nursing colleges. Next, HDFC Life quarter 4 net flat at rupees 358.6 crore. Next, SBI Life registered rupees 777 crore profit in quarter 4. Next, India EFTA nations talk resuming FTA negotiations. Next, 75% of our coal excavation is outsourced. On page number 7 in politics section, there are 10 cops among 11 killed in Dantewada Maoist attack. Next, leave it to Parliament, government to Supreme Court on same-sex marriage. Next, cannot file charge sheets without complete proof. Next, Supreme Court modifies 2022 order on ESZ. Next, how Man Ki Baat helped consolidate brand Modi. On page number 18, word section other at Alibaba slashes cloud prices by 50% to drive adoption before IPO. Next, Google's head in is in the cloud. Next, Stand chart post surprise 21% rise in profit on high interest rate. Next, Nomura profits sink 76% as banking turmoil hits trading. Next, US blocks Microsoft $69 billion Activision deal. Next, US to dock nuclear sub in South Korea for first time in 40 years. Next, first Republic shares tank day after hitting record low. Next, password policy Netflix losses 1 million Spanish users. Next, UK government faith review flags pro Kyrgyzstan extremism. Next, Dalai Lama gets Meghai Sese award in person after 64 years. Next, probe allows women to vote at upcoming bishops meet. Next, 528 Indian evacuated from Sudan so far. Next, China will send team for peace talks. XI in calls with Zelensky. Next, Russia sees assets of two Western firms. Next, Apple's AI coach quarters will track mode to keep you fit and motivated. On page number 9 in opinion section of that realistic assessment. Next, that Thucydides trap again. Smart changes in media. Next, health reduction. Next, interrogating Nehruvian ideal of India. On page number 13, in two text section, that toxic differences over pesticides. Next, industry hits out at Tamil Nadu government for stalling labor law. Next,